Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you how I make my vegan cashew cream spaghetti with broccoli, tomato, and onion. I had a fun time shooting it and making this recipe for y'all, and it was super delicious. I couldn't resist it. And it's super ASMR-y too, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's get on with it. So the ingredients you'll need are broccoli, onion, grape tomatoes, cayenne pepper, pink Himalayan salt, a jalapeno, grapeseed oil, basil, that's not weed, turmeric, garlic, and vegan spaghetti noodles. So once we have everything all ready to go, let's get started. So the first thing you'll need to do is cut off the stalk of your broccoli and cut the flowerets of the broccoli off of the stalk. A few, and we're going to be cutting those broccoli in half roughly. And then we're going to be moving on to the onion. I used about 1/4 of an onion. You can use more, so we're going to be dicing that up, and we're going to be smashing down 5 garlic cloves to release the allicin. And once we do that, the skin comes off relatively easy. And now we're gonna move on to dicing them as well into smaller pieces. And once we're done with that, we're gonna be slicing our grapeseed tomatoes in half. I like using grapeseed tomatoes because they're sweeter than Roma tomatoes and the bigger tomatoes. And so once we have all of our chopped up ingredients, which are literally 4 things, we're gonna move on to the pasta. So we're gonna be bringing about half a pot full of water to a boil on high heat, and we're also gonna be bringing our cast iron skillet to medium heat. And we're gonna be adding in about a drop of grapeseed oil just to lightly coat the pan. And we're going to be adding in our aromatics, which include our garlic and our onions, and we're going to be stirring them on high heat until they're brown. And then we're going to wait until our pot's water is boiled to add in, I don't know how many, I would say a handful of spaghetti. I'm making for 3, so. And now, I didn't film it, but we're going to be adding in our broccoli flowerets and tomatoes once the onions and garlic have successfully browned. And now we're going to add in our cashew cream. I made cashew cream in the previous video, so if you need an idea or you want to learn how to make cashew cream, by all means look at my avocado cashew cream toast recipe with the quinoa veggie medley and sweet potato fries recipe. And so now once we have our cashew cream, we're going to be mixing that all together in the pan. We're going to be adding in almost the whole thing, but since it's a thick consistency, we're going to be watering it down with some water once we have mixed all the vegetables together. So we're going to be occasionally adding water. I just added water back to the blender that the cashew cream was in, and so we're going to be getting the residual of the cashew cream back into the pan and stirring that as well. And so we're going to now be stirring that, and if it's still thick, we're going to be also adding in some more water. Continue to add water until the consistency is to your liking. And it's really ASMR, so I'm just going to keep it. Once everything has come to a boiling, we're going to be adding in about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of basil and thyme, and we're going to be mixing all of our spices together. Now, of course, as you can see, it's back to how it was originally, but only a little bit less thick, so we're going to be adding a little bit more water to that. And once all the spices have been incorporated, we're gonna add in our cooked spaghetti. And the spaghetti, once it's done, it should be al dente, which basically means it's pretty tender, it's not mushy, and it's fully cooked. So we're gonna be stirring that until the spaghetti and the vegetables and the sauce have been incorporated properly with each other over low heat. Once everything is ready to go, we're gonna plate up. Everything turned out really yummy. It did reach a thickness in the end, so if you feel like you want it to be less thick and more of a, how do I describe it? More of like a thinner consistency, then by all means add more water. But to be honest, this was perfect. And there you have it. Hello y'all, I'm done. This is my food. Let's taste. This is really good. Flavors all there. The broccoli is tender. Oh man, this is so good. It's really creamy. If you don't like it creamy, then by all means add a little bit more water. It's steamy, look at that. But yes, I'm gonna end this video now because it's really good and I'm gonna eat it all. So have a blessed day. Have a day filled with abundance. Have a day filled with positive energy. The universe is behind you. There are people who support you and love you. Love yourself. You are worthy of love and worthy of beautiful things into your life. So be like the spaghetti and flow with life. Look at that spaghetti. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Enjoy. Tag me in it. Tag me in Maya Papaya if you end up making this dish. And that's about it. I'm gonna go now. Bye.